Sup boys, it's your boy Death Boy here, and welcome back to DedChat. Today I felt like talking about one of my favorite childhood locations to ever go to, and that was Gamestop. So let's get into GameStop. I felt like talking about it today because GameStop's been on the news because of the whole Roaring Kitty stock thing, and it's like up like 1 billion%. And I'll get into that later, but let's just start with GameStop. So back when I was a little kid, I actually didn't go to GameStop very much. Believe it or not, I got a lot. Well, I did go to GameStop, but not as much as I did later on. So in the very beginning, I would actually get a lot of my games from Blockbuster, right? So I would rent out PS2 games. I would give them a try, and if I really liked them, my dad would buy them. So back where I lived back in California, the Blockbuster had like a little game store to the side where I could buy games, and that's where I got a couple of my games from. So eventually we did move on to GameStop, and my earliest memory that I can actually remember going to GameStop like so often was back in 2010 when I got the PS3. So in 2010, I got the PS3, and from that point on, it was like every week I wanted to go to GameStop. Every time we stopped at the mall, I needed to stop at GameStop. I wanted to play on the little kiosk. I wanted to check out all the new games. I wanted to see what was coming out. I wanted to get pre-orders. I wanted to get this. I wanted to get that. And my dad always took me. He always took me to GameStop and always got me like not every game I wanted, because he would read the back of the box, and if it said he would get me anything, right? Violence, blood, gore. But if it said partial nudity, no, hell no. So I never got to play like Mortal Kombat. I never got GTA. I never got so many games just because it said partial nudity on it. But anything with like blood, gore, guts, and whatever, who cares? But it says bad words, who cares? Like, I'd always get any game like that. So I always remember going to GameStop, and the PS3, early PS4 era was like huge for me. I would always go pick out whatever game I wanted and buy it. On very rare occasions, I would actually buy my own game when I had the money. So it was crazy. And another thing is, I remember my dad had to subscribe to Game Informer. So I remember it was like every month or every few months, I can't even remember, I would get a Game Informer magazine. And using that was basically how I communicate to my dad, hey, this game has good reviews, can I get it? Right? Because my dad didn't really let me get games that had bad reviews because he believed that like I wouldn't like it and wouldn't play it for a while. So I remember I would always get the new Game Informer magazine. I'd always get so excited for the new game coming out, right? I remember how much I would lose my mind over like Infamous 2 or the new Call of Duty, right? Whether it be Black Ops 2, Ghost, Advanced Warfare. I would always get so hyped and so excited reading Game Informer magazines, and then basically using that information to get to my dad and then going to GameStop and getting a game, right? And I'm very blessed that my dad would do that for me. I know a lot of people never had that privilege where like they could go to GameStop every few weeks and get a new video game. And I would, man. I have so many PS3 games. I have so many PS4 games. And now when I go to GameStop, it's just kind of sad because a lot of the games I just don't play, right? I'm not into console like at all. I'm a complete PC player. I rarely play on my PS2, PS3, PS4. I really just game on PC now. That's all I really do. I remember when the PS5 came out, I didn't even really want it because like I never play on console anymore. So it's just something I don't really do anymore. If I wasn't playing PC, like if I never got into PC gaming, I'd probably still be I'd probably have the PS5 and it's probably still be gaming on that. But yeah, so. And now recently with Roaring Kitty or whatever, I had no idea what's going on, right? But all I know is that we got this GameStop stocks, right? It's exploding right now. And me and my cousin were losing our minds about it, right? That he invested a good chunk of money and he's making a profit, right? I personally, I just put $100 in it because I don't got that much money. So I put $100 in it, and right now I'm up $13. Um, by the time you're watching this video, the stocks will be open, I'm pretty sure. But in the morning when you all see this video, I'll probably have pulled out. I don't think I'm going to hold very much longer. I'm kind of praying for the fact that what happens is like yesterday, where it just shot up to like $80 in the morning, and that's where all the profit came from. So completely random video. Just talking about GameStop and shit. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do hope you all have an amazing day, amazing night. And like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. And thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Later.